Tim, I hope your headache is getting better. I have been talking with you because you are a friend and a very well-respected artist. And I am trying to make up my mind whether or not I need business insurance when I open my own art studio.
I'm feeling much better now, Nora. But what you told me you read about my homeowner's insurance not covering my studio has me a little confused.
As you know, I am just getting started with my career, so I don't own a lot of things yet. For now, I am more concerned about liability insurance. I read that homeowners or renters insurance does not cover business liability.
Oh, I thought it did. But, anyway, I am really careful.
Well, yes, you really should always be careful. But, things can happen even if you are careful. Don't you have liability insurance on your truck?
Well, yes, I do have liability insurance on my truck. It is required by law. Besides, you would have to be crazy to drive without liability insurance. It is just too risky.
Listen to yourself again. Isn't it just as risky to operate a business without liability insurance? Didn't you tell me that your studio is on that big holiday tour?
Yes, it is great. We get hundreds of visitors, and it is really good for our sales, too.
What if someone slipped on the steps and got seriously injured? Don't you do art fairs?
Oh yes, I do several shows each year. I only do really high-quality juried fairs. And, I often win cash awards.
That is because you are really a good artist. That is why I wanted to ask you about insurance. But, now I am not sure you are being so smart about the way you run your career. Have you thought about what would happen if your display blew over and hurt a child or destroyed another artist's work?
Well, no, I had not thought that it could happen to me. But, I was at the show last year where a booth fell over and broke $50,000 worth of glass in the next booth. But, I am really careful, and I am sure if something like that happened, it would not be my fault. Besides, artists and people who go to art fairs are really understanding. They probably would not sue me.
Tim, what planet are you living on? Maybe they would not sue you, but their insurance company might. And it could cost you many thousands of dollars to defend yourself in court, even if you are not at fault. Do you have the money to pay for that? I read that liability insurance will pay for legal fees to defend a case.
I guess I never thought about legal fees. This is really making me nervous. I probably won't sleep all night. But, I have gotten along without insurance for 15 years and nothing has happened to me yet, so I guess I will be okay. Besides, like I said, artists cannot afford to buy insurance.
Well, I looked into some prices, and I figure that I can afford a policy that will cover me if I give up my daily latte at Starbucks and learn to make my own coffee. It would probably cost you a bit more than that, because you own a building and have all that expensive equipment.
Well, I already make my own coffee, and besides, there is a really cool power tool I want. Besides, even talking about insurance is making my head ache. I can't even think about it.
Thanks for talking with me, Tim. You have really convinced me that I need to put business insurance at the top of my list when I start my new studio. I really hope you continue to be so lucky.
Thanks, Nora. Good luck to you too. Maybe I should see what it would cost to get the right kind of insurance for my studio.